Hey guys, it's Kellyanne. Welcome to another Flossy Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really pissed. I truly hate recording on my phone. I've just recorded this entire video on my computer, but every single segment was in a different piece of film. I don't have the patience today to edit. It dropped so many of the frames that some of it wasn't even there anymore. So this is just quicker. I hate it. It's frustrating to me. Already having a horrendous week. But then I got happy mail from one of you. I had already decided I'm not recording today. I've had a week. You know, whenever you shouldn't let people get you down, like shitty people get you down, and you try really hard not to, but then it still sometimes just does. That happened this week. And so like that has kind of like spiraled into like everything that's not been perfect this week. All just seems really horrible. Well, I don't have $2,000 to fix my computer. I can't make somebody's schedule perfect where we can spend time together. And I can't stop people from being dicks in real life. So I wasn't going to record. I knew I didn't want to mess with my computer. I literally had to come home early because I went to a conference and got home really late last night. And so I had to take that time today off. And so I came home, I watched an hour of television, cried a lot, and fell asleep. And then I went and I checked the mailbox and I got happy mail from one of you. And it made me feel bad to not record, and not like it made me feel like I needed to, but at the same time, it made me feel like I should, and like was kind of making me feel good about it. And then I tried to go record on my crappy laptop and nothing worked. So now I'm back to kind of being upset, but now I'm like committed to doing this video because all the crap is laying around me. So I'm doing it on my phone. Okay, so also I don't know how to make the view not backwards on here, because it's not backwards whenever I do it on my laptop, and that's just naturally set. I don't know how to fix it on here. Maybe it's not backwards. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. If it's backwards, I'm sorry. I don't know how to change that on the phone. I don't want to figure it out. You don't need to leave me a comment to tell me how to do it. I don't want to. At least not today. Maybe sometime in the future if I have to keep on recording on my stupid phone, maybe. But today, please just don't. Please just don't. But I did get a really, really cute happy mail today, and I greatly appreciate it. And the note seriously kind of made me like tear up, and because I was thinking nobody's gonna miss that I didn't do a video this week. And then I woke up from my little nap and I went and checked the mail, and proof that people would miss if I didn't do a video this week. So Linda, I want to say thank you. It's I saw the note after because I had to like cut it out of the packaging. This is so funny, and I think I'm going to take it to my cubicle and hang it up, honestly, so that way I can see it more often than not, because we spend most of our time in cubicles, right? But literally the first line literally just said, dropping a line to let you know that I appreciate the time that you take in your videos. I see this like 3 hours after I'm like, no one will care if I don't make one. And I fell asleep. So, Linda, I just want to let you know that me actually recording this is totally inspired by you and your package. FYI, the frustrations that I'm having at the moment are strictly because my technology is trying to kill itself, and I do not have $2,000 to get a new one. That's basically it. So it's not like you made me feel like I had to do this. I still could have chosen not to, but it just reminded me why I choose to do this for every Friday. And anyways, I wanted to say thank you, but this is what she sent me. It's like it's kind of like pot holder-ish, but it's just a little thing. It's not a pot holder. I don't know why I even said that. It's kind of like a little mini quilt. It's just a little wall hanging. So I'm going to put it up in my cubicle, but he's just saying, get off me. And he's, cat furniture is not supposed to talk. I think it's funny. Okay. Because this is what Potter does to me. Although I don't usually tell him to get off unless I'm trying to eat, because he sits where like I would be putting food close to my mouth. But otherwise, I'm okay with being considered cat furniture. So it's funny to me. And I feel like I know what cartoon this is, but I can't think of it. So Linda, do you know the name of this cartoon? I truly just can't think of it right now. And there's more in the note, but that's the part that I just wanted to talk about. Okay. Anyways, enough of me rambling. So the technology frustration is definitely not on you, Linda. The total reminder that this is why I do this and this is why I enjoy it. And yeah, I really do need to record a video. That's all on you. Thank you. Yeah, that's going to go to work with me next week and hang up in my cubicle. I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, so let's just talk about, last weekend I'm trying to remember everything that I said previously. But, okay, last weekend I went to ABC Stitch Therapy and 3 Stitches with Tiffany from Tiffin Stitches, and I met some of y'all, which was a lot of fun. I finally got to meet Pat, who Tiffany had been talking about for forever. I got to meet April and Christine and Irene and my friend Karen. She didn't tell me that she was coming, but she ended up showing up, which was so much fun. I've known her for almost a decade, so that was really fun. Got to hang out with lots of people. Bought some stuff. So before the stitch-in, Tiffany and I went to ABC Stitch Therapy, and because they have a really good fabric selection. So she convinced me to get this Pictures Plus Newcastle 40 count doubloon. Yeah. She said, try it, you'll love it. So we'll see, after Stitch Mania, because y'all know next week I'm switching to the Beastly Unsafe Rabbit Hole videos for a month. So, still on Fridays. Okay, so I've wanted to start this pattern for a hot minute. It's the Primitive Hair Salem Witches. I bought it as a PDF like several months ago. I don't know if I talked about it or not, because I don't always talk about the PDFs that I buy, because I don't always print out the cover, or whatever. I don't always show PDFs that I pay for. And that I buy like through Etsy or any other online realtor, or realtor shop. Nothing is making sense. I don't like having to do this twice. And so that's really like the pattern that like stood out to me that would look really good on this color. And it's 18 by 27, so I might be able to get 2 pieces out of this fabric. So if I really like it, that might be a possibility. But because I was thinking about that piece, I bought a couple of threads for it. I got wood smoke for the tree because I wanted a lot of variegation, because I wanted it to look like a super old nasty oak. And then I got Lexington green for like the weird green color in it. Funny enough, this is charted to be in Strawberry Fields, but it didn't go with my fabric, which that's important. And it didn't go with any of the other colors in my opinion. It was very different looking in person than it is in the picture of Strawberry Fields. And I know that it's called, literally called Lexington Green, but it was like, this one is like very green. And the one in the picture is supposed to be like a gray base light blue. So I don't know if they like changed the color formula for Lexington Green or if it was just this dialogue. I don't know. But I didn't like it for that, but it will look perfect for that Salem piece. So I'm totally fine with it. Okay. And then the only other colors in that is like a yellowish color, which I'm just going to use a DMC because they're all very tiny like specks. White, which again, I'm not going to do an overdyed for that. I mean, I might because I have one that was sent to me before, but I'm not going to buy one myself. I kind of, and I know a lot of people don't feel this way, but like all of the lines have like a black and a white, and I know that some of them have like specks of like beige or blue or pinks and stuff in them, but in the long run I don't see those colors enough for me to want to buy an over dyed white. I just don't see a point in them. I'd rather just use white. With that being said, I am using an over dyed in my Strawberry Fields of a white that has beige specks in it because I just had it and I don't know, somebody sent it to me. But I've come across one of those little beige specks in the thread that I've used so far. You can't see it. Like, I could have just used B5200 and it would have been fine. So it's like, for me, it's not a point. It's kind of like using mascara as a black. You don't see the variegation enough for me to spend almost $3 for a skein of that. Okay, so anyways, personal preference, that's just the way we all are, right? Okay, so a color that I just had to have because it's just pretty was this antique rose, because anything with the word antique or rose and also looks like this, I must have. So no purpose at all, but it was beautiful, so I bought it. The other thing is I talked about the Master and the Macabre, and I want to like change up the house. I don't want it to be like the greens and stuff like that. I want it to like look like an old weird brick / wood, like mansion-y, castle-y type thing. So I got Old Covered Bridge for like the main part of the house, and it's looking a little bit more green than what it really is. The farther back, the truer the color. Okay. That's still a little bit too green, but pretty decent. And then for the holes in the roof, I really like this one. It's Verdigris. And again, it looks super green. It's actually like a rust, a gray, a brown, and like this teal color. But if I put them side by side, then you get a better actual depiction of the colors. I thought these would go really good together. So like the holes in the roof and then the main part of the building. And then for the rest of it, I would probably just do like a solid. And then for some of the other stuff, I'm going to change as well. So I can't wait to start that either. Excited. That's really it. Pat picked out a button from Mill Hill for me because it looks pretty close to Potter. So I'm going to make him, there we go. I'm going to make him a needle minder. He's very small and cute. He has green eyes and Potter has brown, but that's okay, or gold, but that's okay. Close enough. Okay. Let's show my fabric came in from my Baker's Dozen Club. Yes. I don't know why I always rip it open from the bottom of the packaging, but I do. So that came in, and the free gift this month was the Mill Hill Needle Threader. I don't really use needle threaders. I've never really needed a needle threader, but it's good to have them. The color that I got this month was Bramble, and again, it's Lugana 32 count, but this is really pretty. Really pretty. Really nice neutral. Okay. The free patterns that we got let's not look at the invoice because that has my address on it. Not that I'm opposed to some of y'all having my address, but I just don't need all of YouTube to see my address. Okay. I'm in a weird mood today. Okay. So we got Happy Easter. I still cannot really tell what that is. I think it's an egg. Oh, it's an egg and a butterfly. That took me a minute. We have a bunch of like spring stuff, so like a spring chick and a little birdie. There's this little, this is kind of cute, this little Easter basket, and then this cute little Lizzie Kate spring. And then there's a little ABC's pattern and this cute little teddy bear in the rain. So none of these are super my forte. The little teddy bear is kind of cute. Might be able to make him a panda. Not sure. Apparently I still need to nap. Okay, let's talk about my Michael Powell. I'm almost done with the whole stitches on this. I have 2 colors to finish. One is a blend and one is a solid. I sneezed in last time's video. Okay, so this is what I have left. Is just in the sky. So this right here is the last of the blend. This across, a little bit across the top, this giant hole, a little bit right here, and then all the rest is the solid color. And then I'm ready for outlining. I was gonna work on this more at lunchtime this week than I actually did. I worked on it maybe 2 out of the 5 days. So hopefully next week I can get these stitches finished being filled in. And if I'm brave and start doing backstitch at work, I'll obviously let y'all know. But I kind of just want to wait to a time when I can like really do it, if that makes sense. Okay, so for my strawberry fields, I'm going to show you the threads that I purchased for this piece. And my entire thread list and what I exchanged for what will be on my blog in the next post. So, one of the colors that I had to buy was Old Brick. This is the light pink. I got Holly Berry for the medium pink red. And I got Country Redwood for the dark red. Already had that one. Some of these snuck in. Tin Bucket for the dark blue. And Pebble for the light blue. Okay. So this is where I'm at, and I'll talk about some of the changes that I kind of like started making. One of them I need to undo and fix. Right. So this is where I'm at so far. So this is the full height of the piece right here. Okay. Like I said, I didn't like the color of the Lexington blue for one of the bluish gray, so I changed that. Also, the windows in the house are not supposed to have a blue in the center, but I kind of want to do that. I didn't like that they were just giant chunks of white. So I am putting the blue in the window frames. The blue is supposed to be in the doors. So I also put them in the windows. The other thing is that there is a date charted from here to like here, in the pattern. It says 1992, and that's when the designer went to the strawberry, house or strawberry fields, outside of Liverpool in the UK. And I did not like that because some of the other patterns have the date that the song was released. Now, the Ed Sullivan Show was in 1964, and some of these songs were not released until the late 60s. What? Hi. Well, buddy, can I please finish this video and then I'll feed you? Can we do that? I'm almost done. Okay. So this song came out in 1967. So what I did was I charted myself to put the date in the gate. And I thought that the light pink and the medium pink would be enough that you could like see it and keep like the gate stitches around it, but it just blends in and kind of looks messy. So I'm going to take out the date and maybe do it with like one of the blues. I was also suggested to do like the green or something, but I think I'm going to do with one of the darker colors. Other than that, I accidentally did the little inside of this vase the wrong color. It's supposed to be the really dark one, and I did like the outline of the fence dark one, not this dark one, and I did it the wrong dark one. I did get a different color for the roof, but I guess I didn't grab it. I didn't see it on the table, and I don't remember the name of the color. It will be in the blog, but I did buy a brown for the roof. So yeah, I'm excited. I have a little bit, like maybe like 3 more strawberries to go over, and then come down. So I really love how this is turning out. It's kind of addicting to work on. It's just a really gorgeous piece, and I can't wait to do the rest of them all on the same fabric. And I've kind of been thinking about like how I would finish it because I kind of want them to all be together. And so I thought a couple different things. Like I thought maybe like a wall hanging, maybe like a little mini quilt. I don't know. So we're gonna see, but I cannot wait to finish this one and then start working on the next one after Mania. So I will see y'all next time. Sorry the beginning was slightly negative. This week has been rough to a degree, and I don't even know why I'm letting some of this stuff affect me. It didn't like whenever it initially happened, but you know, like you think about other things and it like comes back up into your mind, and that's whenever it affects you. That's kind of what happened. So yeah, y'all have a great stitchy week. I will probably do Haid videos for my Haid, and then also like things that I like work on at lunch and whatnot, or if I get any haul during the month of May, I'll probably make a regular FlossTube video for that. And so there might be a little bit of like jumping around and like maybe sometimes like 2 videos on a Friday next month, but I only show my Haid and Haid videos, and I don't show anything else in those videos. So if I have something else to show, you'll probably get 2 videos that Friday. So I hope that this uploads pretty quickly. I know that some of y'all prefer, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to go there. Some of y'all like this format. I just truly don't. I don't get to be as creative with it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to stop complaining because I would rather be stitching. So I'm glad that it's the weekend, and I hope that y'all have a fantastic one and have a great start to the week. And I am so looking forward to getting out my Haid next Tuesday. So I will see y'all then. Bye, guys.